Coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation, it's Closet Culmination. Watch as we work with our client Pam to transform a spare bedroom into a beautiful walk-in closet. With design by her daughter Ashley and install by her husband Ron, Pam gets the closet of her dreams. Next, we stop in at JK and chat with Ashley about freedomRail closet systems. And later in the show, we hear from Paul Pimpinella, who provides his legal tip of the month. All this and more coming up on this episode of Organization Motivation, brought to you by JK Lumber. As a declutter coach, my team and I help families and businesses cut the clutter, get organized, and lead a more productive and stress-free life. Come along on our journey as we help our clients and find the motivation you need to make positive changes in your life. This is Organization Motivation. We are here today on an exciting project, and we're going to show you somebody that you're going to recognize. It's Ashley Fess from JK Lumber, New Hartford, and this is her mom, Pam Fess, who, believe it or not, is a big shot at MVCC. Tell us your title, Pam.
I'm the Associate Dean of Nursing and Allied Health. I run 8 programs there.
Isn't that amazing? So here we are, our premier sponsor and our secondary sponsor, MV. What an amazing show. Well, we are standing now in a room that used to be a spare bedroom in the Fess household, but Ashley and her mom had this great plan to make it into a walk-in closet. How amazing, ladies. Tell me how you got the idea.
Well, just recently we were going through my mother's current closet and we came to the realization that there wasn't quite enough space. And this room currently was being used as a den, so it didn't really serve too much of a purpose other than to house a desk, some books, and some pictures, you know? So we had the bright idea of, hey, let's turn it into a walk-in closet.
Isn't that amazing? So guess what we're using? freedomRail, that wonderful product available right at JK Lumber, New Hartford. And Ashley, who is a cabinet designer in JK Cabinet, she just took the ball and rolled with it. So
I did.
Tell us about the plan.
Well, what we did is we took preliminary dimensions of the space, so the length of the walls, the height of the ceiling within the room. After that, we went through and went on their website, used the programming tools that they offered on there.
Which is so easy, right?
Yeah, it was very easy. And we came up with a design based off of that, and then put it into the actual space on our computer program we use at work, 2020. And then I worked with our hardware department in regards to getting a quote put together and making sure we had all the appropriate components that were needed for the shelving and the rails and brackets.
Right.
Yep.
So what they have done, they've started this project without us. They actually have decluttered this room. They've painted. All of the things are going to be ordered very soon. And then in a couple of weeks, we're going to come back and we're actually going to see Ashley's dad is going to put this together himself. He's a handy guy. So, the one thing about freedomRail is you can have a contractor install it. And you've seen us have Ray Fansett on the show many times and done it. But it really, if you've got somebody in your family that's handy, I'm sure you're going to help your dad, but they're going to get it installed. And then we're going to come back and help them declutter because Pam's got clothes in a couple of different closets around the house. So we're going to be decluttering and only keeping the things that you really need. And then we're going to put things neatly back into this beautiful walk-in closet. I am so excited. I'll tell you, it's going to change your life.
Excited.
People have said that before. When you clean out a closet and declutter and create a new space, it could really change your life. Isn't that exciting?
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
I believe it.
Well, today's day one, and you're going to see the course over the next couple of weeks of a completed project right here at the Fess household. We are so excited, ladies.
Yes.
The whole purpose of this is to have a central location for my clothing. Currently, I'm traveling around the whole house. I'm going to my daughter's closet, my son's closet, and my closet in order to prepare myself to work in the business world today. That's quite laborious, it's inefficient, so I'm very excited to go to one central location in order to actually get dressed in the morning and be prepared for work.
Sure.
Well, we're here to articulate why we needed Deb help us with the closet.
Yeah.
Basically, because there's no hidden agenda here that's not my skill set. I'm very challenged as far as interior design.
So her team is the best at what they do in regards to coming in, taking our old clothes, figuring out what we need, what we don't need, and then bringing all the new stuff, all your clothing into the new space, and then organizing it for us. After we measured the space, we put it in the website and then combined it with the computer program that I use at work, and we were able to create a visualized room for you.
Once I saw the visual, I became excited, I became passionate, and then it gave me an opportunity to ask you questions on how to individualize it for me.
Right.
Which you did. I think we individualized it a little bit more than you had anticipated, but you did a great job in going back to the table and just tweaking it to our specifications.
Later in the show, we'll be back at Pam's house and see the big reveal of her closet. But coming up next, we're at JK. Don't go away.